Mike DeWine is the governor of Ohio. We're happy to have him tonight, along with Dr. Amy Acton, who's the director of the Ohio Department of Health. Thanks to you both for coming on.
Hello.
So, Governor, first to you.
Thank you.
Are you confident in this number?
Well, it's an estimate, and Dr. Acton can explain a lot better than I do. I'm not great in science, but we rely on people like Dr. Acton, who's my health director, but we've also had a panel of 14 doctors who we rely on to make these decisions, and Dr. Acton has also, and I have reached out to some other national experts. So what we do know is that there's a lot of people in Ohio who would test positive if that test was done. And again, Dr. Acton can do the science better than I can do. I'll guarantee you that.
Right. Well, I assume without,
I would love.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Doctor. Tell us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, explain to us in a way that we can understand how you got to this.
Yes. So Tucker, we know that we don't know the exact number of Ohioans because we really haven't been able to test, and we don't yet have the exact models that will tell us. But what we did know, and I think there was some confusion in my remarks, and partly because I'm tired, but what we did know is we assumed community spread already because, we weren't able to test till really this Monday we had our first case. So what we did is we looked around at the models that exist, and it turned out, some of the best people, the people who actually created the epidemic curve, the flattening the curve that we're all talking about, those are people we've consulted with just to really understand the model. And we looked at what was happening in Italy where, 2 weeks ago there were only 9 cases, and now we have folks struggling to even get a ventilator. It's a matter of life or death. We looked, to my colleagues in Washington who said to me on a phone call, we wish we could have taken steps sooner. And so we took that to heart. We've looked at the modeling, and sure enough, the second we started testing, we had cases. Instantly, our first community acquired, which is really the trigger. When you have those cases that aren't linked to another case or travel, and now, within the end of the week here, we're at, we had 13 this afternoon. We expect many more this evening, and the persons under investigations in the couple hundred. So we are assuming community spread is here.
And
well, you're taking it seriously, and that's obvious. It's reassuring.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Governor, for this? I mean, if you wind up with tens of thousands, who knows how many, but in the coming weeks, is the state's health infrastructure ready to treat that many people?
Well, Tucker, we've taken some pretty dramatic action. We've closed the schools. We've banned every meeting, over 100 people. We've closed casinos. We have done a lot of other things to really try to get that curve down. I mean, the whole issue here, as the experts explain it to me, is that it's here. It's going to continue to expand. A lot of people are going to get it. But what you want to do is spread this out, because if it spikes like it did in Italy, our healthcare system, not just in Ohio, but across this country, is just not going to be able to handle it. And you're going to have doctors and people making life and death decisions about who to give a ventilator to. That we can't have. That's not what we want. So we had to take action. The experts that we talked to said, look, it may seem right to wait another 2 weeks, but if you wait another 2 weeks, you've waited 2 weeks too long. You got to move and move now.
Boy, I wish there were more people with that attitude. No, I think clearly you did the right thing. Spreading it out makes a huge difference. Governor, thanks for joining us. Dr. Acton, thank you very much for explaining that to us.
Thank you so much.